Erika Laven, freshman and from Hobby.
Jus Brattenherland, freshman from Kongsberg, Norway.
Joe Davies, I'm a senior and I'm from Pemberton, British Columbia, Canada.
My name's Claire Timmerman. I'm a fifth year and I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Welcome everybody to the 2025 NCAA Skiing Championships.
And the Utes are champing at the bit, trying to earn back the NCAA Championship crown that they lost to University of Colorado Boulder by the slimmest of margins. Only 2 points separating the two at the conclusion of events at Steamboat Springs, Colorado last year. That's about as close as it can get. Going to see some rain moving in here in New Hampshire. The Granite States going to see a lot of water.
Like, we've been spoiled here at Utah, bringing home victories year after year after year. And then when we weren't able to do that last year, I think a lot of people realized, like, oh, you can't just go somewhere and pick it up and take it home.
And so that was a tough one mentally to end the season like that, but I think it really drove us this year to work hard and make sure that we weren't going to let that happen again.
You don't think you think about it all the time, but it definitely is something that would like sneak in pretty much every day. Not as a crushing thing or anything, but it was just one of those things you never really forget that how everyone felt the last day.
All year in the gym, we've been like, let's try to win NCAAs this year. It's been a goal since we started our prepping in August.
It was so fun skiing all season. I came here and wasn't prepared of like how I would perform, and for me it was just fun racing for a team. Of course I want to win, but I felt just to have fun was the most important part for me.
I started the season being not that confident, not that fast. I was really struggling with some equipment and my skis a little, but I was able to dial that in around January, February, and then I felt so well set up for the championships.
The last 4 years have been kind of riddled with little injuries here and there, but this season I went into it with all or nothing attitude. I was in the gym on creatine. I was pushing hard, and my eyes were set on NCAAs from the beginning of this year.
Handles it smoothly. He's through the tough section, and now it's all full gas right to the finish line. And here she comes now, just ripping through this middle section. And here he comes now, Seaman Strand. Blast from the back of the pack. This could be a really good run for Seaman now. Joe's Herland coming now. Wow, some seriously quick reflexes there. Solid pole plants, and that's a solid run right there. Let's go to the clocks. Joe's Herland of the University of Utah and his teammate, Seaman Strand, with 7th and 8th place.
It was a tough day, especially for the girls. We all underperformed, but then it was so cool to see how we just lifted each other up pretty quick. I mean, I don't think we spent more than an hour being really, really down.
We all went home and got in the hot tub and had a little alpine sit down. We said slalom's over. It was what we were not very strong in, and we just said there's 3 more days, anything can happen.
We were all pretty good at just not even really thinking about it. We knew that the Alpiners would, they're going to have a great race on the second day, and we were going to do what we needed to do.
We knew we weren't out of it, but we knew that, Nordic had to step it up a little bit.
There wasn't one part after that first day. I think Mary and I were probably more worried than they were. So just to see how they gathered around, and there was no doubt that they were going to give everything they could on GS day.
We channeled our energy over to the GS super fast, and I would definitely not have been able to do that by myself. I think, the value of teammates, and I'm super proud of how we handled that situation in that day.
That team was still very motivated, kept their spirits high, and came out and really killed it the next 3 days.
It's day 1 for cross-country skiing live from Oak Hill.
We talked about it before. It was like the first day is not gonna be the results after the last day. So we kept on believing in that, and we knew that we could do so much better than what we did, and we kept pushing each other of doing the best we can, and I think that helped a lot.
We went out the next day and cheered on our Nordies, and just to bring that energy back and to have them do so well, it kind of motivated us to step up and pull our weight.
I did not know if I was leading or if I was second, but hearing the Alpines in the bottom of the last hill, that made me go so much harder in the last hill. I couldn't walk after the finish line.
Definitely that 7.5K Classic was just a brutal race. It was so warm, and you just crossed that finish line and just immediately collapsed with how much you were just overheating.
And we just had Erica Lavin finish, and she is in the lead. Celine Meyer has come in from Utah. All of a sudden, Utah has first and third.
Yeah, bra! So good. Good job.
And the NCAA champion of the 7.5K Classic, representing the University of Utah, Erica Lavin.
Joe, of course, is not happy unless he wins, but he still had a very good race, so it was great to see.
Having a little pep talk, and obviously around the team, people have been doing Junior World Championships, Youth Olympics, World Cups, European Cups, you name it, and people have done it. If you put this into perspective, we've been all around the world, we've competed internationally. Most of us have done it at pretty high stages. So this is just another race, it's just another day at the office.
Well, the team chemistry is, in my opinion, very good. We have a lot of different characters.
I would describe the team chemistry as a family. It's like we support each other, and we can disagree and agree, and we can still have a fun time. And we know that we support each other no matter what.
Ski for yourself and ski for a trophy. And if you ski to your best, that would help the team greatly. There's no better way to go about it than that, I think.
My family has played probably the biggest role in my development in skiing. It made it that much more special, especially to race against my little sister. It was a dream of mine to go to NCAAs, but it was another dream to go to NCAAs with my little sister, and to be able to do that in my final year was just amazing.
And then the women came out firing in the GS and skied super well, and Claire had a phenomenal second run to move her up a ton of spots. And yeah, I just think they both, like I said, they weren't just doing it for themselves. Even though everyone wants that individual title, you could tell that they were ready to step up and have each other's backs.
Wow, what a change in the weather that we've had up here at the Dartmouth Skiway. But on the track itself, it is fast, wicked fast. It is literally Teflon-coated banana peels where the skiers have slipped. Now leading the start is Kaya Lafreniere from the University of Utah. Claire Timmerman, Kaya Norby from the University of Utah. Kaya Lafreniere having a great run here from the University of Utah. Just down in a very tight tuck here in this section. The Ute doing a great job representing the University of Utah. In 5th place, Kaya Norby of the University of Utah, her teammate right behind, Claire Timmerman. Utah, such a powerful team, 3 Norwegian aces on their squad this year for the men. Simen Strand, our Norwegian skiers, joining us, skiing for Utah. As we see our next skier, moving into the start platform, wearing bib number 12, this is Sindre Myklebust. Myklebust carrying that tuck nicely through that technical section. Simen Strand just ripping it up. Once again, Utah in the lead in the point standings by 2 points. Oh, that leaves the door wide open for our next skier from Utah, Jos Herle, showing the style that has Utah on top of the overall standings with 391 points at the conclusion of the women's GS. And right now, Jos Herlin not backing off the throttle one little bit. He's got the high octane running. Let's go to the clocks now for Herlin, and it's enough to overtake the lead from his teammate.
After the last race we came down, I realized and then felt amazing. I was lifted up in the big chair, and yeah, I'm never gonna remember. No, I'm never gonna forget that feeling.
And the champion of the giant slalom today from the University of Utah, Jos Herlin!
I think the most rewarding part was to be able to bring back those 2 points from last year. To be able to come back from defeat, being able to do that my final year, give them their 17th national championship.
Coming into Dartmouth, and I believe they felt that they were going to win it. They had huge support over there. There was lots of people watching those races, and coming out there and really showing that you know, Utah was the best team, and I think everybody saw that in the end they really didn't have a chance, and we beat them pretty solidly.
But luckily for the second day, there was not really any point where I had to dig deep. It just was one of those days where everything comes together and it feels incredibly easy. At no point did it feel like I was having to exert myself too much. Kind of just took up all my aggression from the first day and just decided to go pretty hard from the start, and yeah, luckily people got tired and I didn't.
Today, our final day, amid a close battle for the overall crown. It's a call to arms for each team. And they get the gun, and we are underway in the final race. It is all about team points, and the athletes know that. Just kind of stalking the Utah Ute right now.
And so I broke my pole in lap 4, and a DU guy and a Middlebury guy started attacking. I'm just like, no, I have one pole. Don't do this to me.
All right, well, one skier has broken away.
22 seconds to Johnny! 22 seconds to Johnny!
Seems a little early in this race to go off the front, but let's see. Look at these. He's imploring the crowd to cheer. I mean, this guy, he's not only confident, but he's feeling really good. He had the ultimate run today, got enough of a lead, as you often see at the Olympics.
By lap 5, I knew I was going to win it, and so I was kind of just, yeah, soaking it in for the last 2 laps or so, enjoying the crowd, enjoying the skiing, and just kind of, yeah, thinking about college racing. And yeah, it was a little sad to cross the line, bittersweet, I guess, last college race, but I mean, I couldn't have had a better way to go out, so I was happy for that.
Coming into the line of the 20K, Joe and Brian were just hugging at the finish line. I was like, all right, we did good.
Yes! Yes!
Here we go, we're underway on the finale of the NCAA Skiing Championships. This is going to be an exciting race indeed.
I knew it was going to be a battle, and that day was not my day, unfortunately, but I was just hanging in there.
University of Utah with Erica Lavin. Selma Nevin has come in. Utah, with what they have done, once again, has won an NCAA crown.
Right home.
I remember like standing at the finish line of the women's race, and we were all kind of just doing the final calculations in our heads, and we're pretty sure we had won it, and just seeing, yeah, the smiles on everyone's faces, just the energy and how happy everybody was, that was, yeah, you can't really recreate that.
So for me personally, to win the NCAA is of course something I'm really proud of, and it means a lot to be able to bring that win home.
The most rewarding part was to stand up on a podium together with the whole team and just feel how everyone was excited and everyone had done their best, and that was the greatest feeling.
Let's have a big round of applause for the 2025 NCAA champions, the University of Utah!
Go Utes on me! Go Utes on 3! 1, 2, 3! Go Utes! I know we got shirts and hands too.
And every year I think that it might not happen again, and this whole run has been crazy. But you look at that thing and there's a 14-year gap, you know, and it proves that what we're doing as a team here is working. And so when we have all that doubt, and especially personally when I'm like, am I doing enough? Are we doing enough? It just proves that we're doing the right things.
Bringing all the memories that I had from Utah into my future life it's huge. I'm so thankful for everything I've been able to experience during my 4 years here, and it's memories for life. I think I'm going to look back on these years thinking that those were the days.